Horti-BlueC is funded by the European Regional Development Fund under the Interreg 2Cs programme. Horti-BlueC aims to create a more sustainable, circular and soilless horticultural process.
My name is Dr. Lucas Shuttleworth and I am a research leader with NIAB EMR. And so in the Horti-BlueC project, we're looking at strawberry production and how we can make that more sustainable. Strawberry production has moved from the soil up into tabletops. So we're looking at ways that we can use this production more sustainable. So one way of doing that is reusing the coir more than once. So at the moment, growers are having to buy in new bags every year, which gets quite expensive. And also sending the coir to landfill is not sustainable long term. It's better to see if we can have a more sustainable approach, so reusing the bags. Biochar, so biochar has, it's basically charcoal, which has a lot of chemical and physical properties that are beneficial for plant growth. And so adding these amendments to the media can have beneficial impacts on plant health and resistance to pests and pathogens. It's looking at the circular economy, so there are no byproducts of the production, so everything that is produced in the circular economy is then reused in another part. As I'm sure a lot of people are aware, the peat bogs are fragile ecosystems and not sustainably harvesting them, or using them at all really, so they need to be harvested from the wild. Whereas coconut coir, for one, it's a byproduct of coconut production, so it's already part of the circular economy. It's a product from that production, which is then used in horticultural production. And that's the same with shellfish waste as well. So chitin, which comes from shellfish, crabs and prawn shells, which ordinarily would just be landfilled, then produced into or converted into a working, valuable product, which we can use in horticulture to increase yields and quality of crops. Yeah. Growers had been reporting that there are yields decline with reusing the coir, so there's kind of been a hesitation by the industry to reuse the bags, reuse the coir, because industry has been reporting yield declines. So we are following on using randomized block trials and replicated experiments, so doing it in a fully scientific approach. We're also looking at quality, one parameter of quality as a measurement to see whether reusing the coir has an effect on, so it's class 1 yield is what we're looking at, what we're most interested in. One quality parameter is Brix, or the amount of sugars that are in the fruit. And so we're testing whether the coir reuse, whether there's a decline or whether there's no effect of reusing the coir on class 1 yield and quality. We've been running this experiment since 2018. And in that first year we had new and once used coir, and then each subsequent year, so this experiment has been running each year, so 2018, 2019, 2020, and now there's a continuation of plants from 2020 into 2021. And so we have multiple uses of the coir to see, so it's not just reusing it once, we have multiple reuses, so we're able to see whether there is a yield and quality decline over several years.